that show all about? What's the benefit for others? Or maybe she just likes making videos. Should women even be making videos? What's the purpose of this and what's the purpose of that? My name is Sylvia Michetti. I remember when I started making my videos and there was so much talk and so many opinions that if I wasn't strong enough, I probably would have given up a long time ago. But also at the same time, there was an overwhelming support, which has now kept me going for a long time now. Do you sometimes feel like most people want to have a say in what you do with your life and how you should live it, what you should do with your time and how you should spend it? As human beings, we love to voice our opinion about who's doing what and who shouldn't be doing that. And one of the reasons why we're here is to find fulfillment in our activities, our fulfillment in service. And how you know that is how you feel in the activity that you are doing. It feels natural, it's effortless. You can immerse yourself into it all day, every day. You even forget to eat. You don't even need to get paid for it. In fact, if anyone wishes to pay you, you'll feel undeserving. You are happy in that activity and your heart always feels joy when you are serving in your capacity as a human being because it is an activity that's necessary for your soul. Our souls find benefit in these different activities that we've all been prepared for. We have all been blessed with talents and gifts to help us serve humanity in our small and humble ways. The irony is that no one knows the soul contract that you signed before you got here. No one knows the talents and the gifts that you were given that will bring you joy whilst you're doing it. And many have not even discovered what their own gifts and their own talents are. So no one has the capacity to tell you how your way of service should be. A woman, for instance, who is on the podium addressing a large audience, in our small minds, we might believe that, women are not meant to be doing that. Should she be doing that? And so we judge her already before she's even able to fulfill her task. A simple herbalist who has been blessed with the knowledge of herbs and how to use crystals for healing. We judge him because he didn't go to medical school. But what if that lady addressing the audience, what if her soul contract is exactly that? What if it's linked to the words of her mouth, which thousands must now hear to find benefit? What if that simple herbalist must heal his people with those exact herbs provided by nature, which they have already prepared him for, so that he doesn't need any learning, any intellectual learning? And yet, your intellectual brain thinks that medical school is all there is. And so if he didn't go to medical school, then he doesn't know anything. If you are one of those that feel at ease with an activity, something that strikes you like you were born to do it, in your soul you know that it's your gift and you were called to do it, just do it. And don't let anyone talk you out of it. Always remember that spiritual power has already been granted to you to carry out that activity or that service. Don't forget that those around you who don't have the complete picture of your gift and your talents, and with their limited ability to grasp the workings of the universe, they cannot convince you on how you should be going about it, how you should be giving back in service, the way you should be doing it, what you should do and what you shouldn't do, or what service means to you. From my experience, and you know I always want to share my experience, I only get replenished to the degree of what I'm depleted in. If my tank is full and unused, that is, I don't explore those gifts and talents that I've been blessed with, then nothing gets added to my tank. And we all have our unique ways of sharing the contents of our tank so that we can keep being replenished with new, fresh top-up of energy. This is how life works. It's called give and take. You only get to the degree of what you give. And some people don't have to speak a word to an audience. And some don't have to be herbalists because that is not their gift. Maybe they just need to show their own gift in a different way. And there's no right or wrong when you do that, because nobody has the full picture of their lives. Because as long as their intention is genuine and born out of love for their fellow human beings, then they are already serving. If the welfare of your fellow human being means nothing to you, and all you can do is criticize their way of service, then you yourself have failed. Part of the reason we're here is to learn to love our neighbors as ourselves in that mutual cycle of give and take. That's how our light shines. It doesn't just shine for you alone. Just like that precious crystal is not sitting there glowing for itself. It glows for all those who lay eyes on it, who can touch it, who can be in the vicinity of its essence. So don't dim anyone's glow because you think you know what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. It's the ego that would make you believe that the way that one person is serving is the best way. We always think that when a person is visible and that means they're giving back, when we think that the largest donor or the fattest pocket is the most generous. But no, the way of the light is not the same as the way of men. Only the light knows whom its true servants are. So be true to yourself in service to your Creator in your own tiniest and humblest possible way, by finding what your gifts are and sharing it with the world. Don't worry about who's giving and who's not. Don't focus on how they're giving and don't criticize others. Let them live. That entrepreneur who is employing multitudes and feeding large families through honest hard work, compared to stolen wealth, who is now feeding the poor directly through charity. Which one is right? Only the Creator knows who is spiritualizing the work of their hands. And we human beings in our limited physical environment, we have no clue what's in people's hearts, what their purpose is, and why they do what they do. We just sit in the comfort of our own limited brain activity and we suggest who shouldn't speak in public and who should. Who needs to stop doing what and why? Where's the love and the compassion that we should have for one another? It starts by letting them be. Let people live their lives. You cannot control what they hear, what they read, and what they do. No one should have such power against their fellow human being. So don't interfere in the lives of others because you think you know. I always tell my daughters this. They can do whatever they want to do. They're going to live in their own skin. And so it's important that they choose the right thing for themselves. Let each person focus their efforts on the best way that they can serve their Creator. And each of those parts will eventually become one giant work of creation, if it is done well. The truth is, when you're happy with your life, you will want others to just live theirs and be happy as well. So for me, live and let live is the watchword. Whatever your gift is, don't let me or anyone stifle it. Go and do it. Put it out there for the world to enjoy. And above all, find joy in doing it and doing it well. Bye for now.